Yeah, that sounds good. I'm gonna use short sticks. That's all right, because my long one's outside.
Okay. I want to take a more relaxing stretching day today. We'll do some fitness at the end too.
Yeah, yesterday I think I overdid it a bit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Man.
So I did running with my sister-in-law, and then I ran for myself a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I went swimming with my wife. And then I went, before I went swimming with my wife, I did a half-hour fitness and stretching. And then I went swimming. And then later in the afternoon, then I went hiking in the coulees with the weighted rucksack. So
oh yeah.
kind of like did a lot.
How much do you weigh now?
177 before I work out. When I work out, it's like 175 afterwards, you know?
That's good, man, because I think you went over 200 not too long ago, right?
Yeah, in December I was at 205.
Wow.
Wow, you lost 30 pounds.
Yeah, I can tell.
But this is about what I'm supposed to weigh.
Yeah.
It was just because I got sick that I was weighing so much, you know?
Yeah. Did you see that movie, The Raid 2?
No.
Cause I was hanging out at Bang's yesterday, and we watched the movie because he thought it was really good. He wanted me to see it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I should make a movie review about it.
The Raid?
Yeah.
What's that about?
It's actually an Indonesian movie.
Oh yeah.
And you know, I got some things to say about it. You know, it's I don't know. Like I got things to say about it, but I don't really recommend it.
The last movie I watched was the new Godzilla, and it sucked.
But the movie is almost indicating, it's just showing like kind of where the society is going, because the movie is like very, very violent. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like just like gruesome, like disgust. It's almost like it's like putting like the Saw and martial arts together in a way. Where I wouldn't even really call it martial arts anymore. It's just like gruesome stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So I think really the film industry is getting farther and farther away from the martial arts. Like it's getting like really hardcore, like disgusting death type stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So as far as that movie is concerned.
Yeah, it's probably all that Quentin Tarantino's fault.
Oh yeah.
I never watched those Kill Bill movies.
Oh, you never watched it?
No.
Yeah, I've seen like I think I've seen it. I think I saw two of them. So they got you really busy at work?
Yeah. It's the I don't know, the guy that took over the presidency at the college is kind of an asshole.
Oh yeah?
He doesn't care for the program that I run.
Yeah.
You know, my program is all Blackfoot college, and he wants to see more mainstream stuff.
Oh yeah.
So we've been kind of butting heads, but it's been keeping me like really stressed out and busy because it's a weird aura at the college now, and I don't feel like I've got as much, creative license to just do what I want,
Oh yeah. Why did the other person leave?
She just retired. She was supposed to retire for, I mean, she was way past retirement age, but she was holding out because she kind of thought this would happen, right?
Yeah.
That they'd get somebody in that just didn't appreciate what we've been doing.
Yeah.
So she held out as long as she could.
So Bang got a new bike, man.
Yeah.
It's a nice one too.
Has he been into biking all along, or is this a new thing?
This is a new thing. Like after he saw my bike, he wanted to get one.
Oh yeah.
Now it's your turn.
I've thought about it, but you know, hardly anybody bikes over here. So when you're on the road, it's pretty dangerous. Like the vehicles don't know how to deal with bikers here.
There's no bike paths?
There's some, but doesn't go everywhere you need to go, okay?
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How far is your job from your home?
It's 100 kilometers.
Which is how many miles?
What's that?
Which is how many miles?
60 miles.
Oh, you far.
So you drive 60 miles every day?
And I drive 120 every day because I do round trip.
So 120 miles every day?
Yeah.
So does it take you like an hour?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an hour of driving across the prairie.
If you bike that every day, you certainly lose weight.
What would it be? I'd probably have to leave like 6 hours before work. Get back at midnight, sleep for 3 hours, go again.
So then, man, you got a lot of road time, so then that's why sometimes you make the videos, huh?
Yeah, that's why I make videos on the road, and that's where, you know, when I first started watching your videos, I was just turning them on while I was on the road, eh?
Oh yeah.
Now I got different podcasts that I listen to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I might buy an audio book, something like that.
Yeah. That's a long commute.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you get used to it, but it's still pretty long.
60 miles.
I got it to where
It's far.
I actually stay back in town on Thursdays so that I can at least like save one day of driving.
Yeah.
I'll just do field work and stuff like that on Thursdays.
That means you should have like some of the strongest forearms, man, because you just work on that the whole time.
That's right.
You gotta come up with some type of like FMK like exercise videos while you're in the car or something.
Yeah, hey, need something. Sometimes I try to like doing stomach exercises and stuff. You know, just isometric, just like flexing, hey.
Yeah, yeah.
can do all that while you're driving. And I do got one of those captains of crush in there.
Or just take out the car seat and drive in a horse stance.
I heard Bruce Lee had installed like some kind of Macaora board in his dashboard.
Oh, really?
Something big control he drives, yeah.
Wow. You could probably work the shoulders too, like while you're driving, just hold the weight up like this.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could do something like that.
The police pull you over, what the hell are you doing? Because you'd have to work both sides, and then the left arms had to stick out the window.
You just hold a big kettlebell out there.
That's why I don't like driving, man. I can't just sit down and do nothing for such a long time.
Yeah, it feels like a waste of time. That's why I'm trying to do something while I'm driving, either make videos or listen to something that's like a little education.
Yeah. That's why I don't really mind the train sometimes, because you can just you could read a book and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, when I lived in Boston, when I go to school, my commute was almost an hour as well. But I do a lot of homework on that commute.
Yeah.
Just take them on the subway, you know?
So is your finger healed yet?
No. I still can't make a full fist with it.
But it's getting better, right?
Yeah, it's getting better.
Yeah, because my palm, man, I hurt my palm.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, it's taking some time to heal, man. I don't know why this stuff takes so damn long.
I don't know, I thought this finger would go right back to normal, but yeah, it's been a long time. I don't know if it's ever going to go fully back to normal without a surgery or something, because even when I close it, as close as I can, it seems to be a little crooked.
It's been like 6 months?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while.
And that was from a knife sparring?
Yeah, but, well, the guy was sparring was wearing a jacket. He was wearing like a jeans jacket, and at one point I caught my finger on his sleeve, just for a second, you know?
Yeah.
And it just cracked it.
Which way did it bend?
I'm not even sure. It was so fast, we were just jabbing each other with the knives. And I got my finger in his sleeve and one of my jabs, and that was it.
Yeah, because there's been a lot of recently there's been a couple of thumb injuries.
Oh yeah.
Like improper blocking technique.
Yeah, I saw that, what's his name? In one of the sparring videos. Corey's husband.
Yeah,
Dave?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's another guy in here. Something's wrong. I don't know how it happened, but one of his fingers is just like it's like bent, and he can't straighten it.
Oh.
It wasn't from in here, but it's just something where he got a finger injury, and then it stays like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And then Derek is the same way. Like he broke his broke his finger or dislocated or something in football.
Yeah.
And it's like bent and it's stuck like that. Like it doesn't, like it's in a way like kind of deformed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's the problem with the fingers. Hey, when you break them, sometimes you can't get them back to fully normal.
Yeah.
Because that's what it seems like with this one. Like it should have been back to normal by now, but it's still a little off. I mean, it doesn't hurt or anything, but I just can't bend it far enough, into a real fist like I used to be able to.
Like if your fingers were more trained, do you think that would have been prevented, or you think the same thing would have happened?
No, I think the same thing would have happened. I think it's just the danger of, messing around with somebody when they got sleeves like that and doing that kind of sparring. Like really, I think if you're doing contact sparring, guys should be wearing like rash guards or something so it's tight, so there's no loose clothes to get wrapped up in.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much because that was so fast. I didn't feel like I was tangled up or anything. It's just like it brushed against it.
Yeah.
Enough broke it. Yeah, I don't know, that finger might have been weak anyway because I have had other injuries on that finger. Like I jammed that finger at least once, maybe twice, to where it was like, it was swollen and I had to put it in a splint.
Yeah.
And then another time the tendon broke on it, so that the last knuckle it bent at 90 degrees and I couldn't straighten it because the tendon wasn't connected anymore.
Yeah.
So I had to put that in a splint for like 6 weeks to reconnect the tendon. So I don't know, that finger might have just been like, it's had a lot of problems,
Yeah.
but it's been weak.
So with that injury, can you still do like pretty much all the fitness, or some things you can't do?
No, I think I can pretty much do everything. The thing that bothers me is that I can't make the full fist, so when I can still punch.
Yeah.
But I would like to have a nice tight, fist. Because it's the middle finger, it's kind of okay because I can make a tight fist. I can tight the index finger and the ring finger.
Yeah.
And so it's still a tight fist. I can still punch hard against things.
Yeah.
But it does kind of bother me that it's not, it's not closed all the way on that middle finger. It's just annoying that it doesn't seem to get in the way of my actually being able to do anything.
What I feel is that a lot of these styles is kind of like that. Like, say you're like a leader of like a style system.
Yeah.
Then all your followers have the same, like they train just like you, and then your hand, you punch a certain way, and then they'll all punch that way too. People like, why you punch like that? Well, I don't know. That's what I was taught. And then in actuality, the truth is it's because of a personal injury.
Yeah.
Like say Yip Man has like a hunchback or something, right? And then he does a form with the hunchback, and then, and then everybody that follows him does it with a hunchback too, even though they don't have a hunchback. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Just it's because I was talking about it with somebody the other day, or Brandon the other day, because I was like, it's just like Michael Jordan, like he just plays basketball, he sticks his tongue out, and then the people that they follow him, they end up doing that too, and they don't even know why. Like there's no reasoning behind it, just other than because he did it, you know.
Yeah, it's just the mimicry.
Yeah.
My in-laws had this dog. They called it Brownie. It's this big yellow dog, and that dog was mangled. Like, I mean, he survived a lot of stuff. Yeah, one time the police came and shot him. So they thought he had been part of a group of dogs that took down a cow, somebody's cow.
Yeah.
So they came and shot him. It was the middle of winter. It was like 40 below. And I remember coming home, like we were living there at the time, and he had his whole like neck was hanging open from where they shot him.
Yeah.
And and when he breathed, there was steam coming out of his neck. But he still survived.
Oh.
He got hit by a car a couple of different times, and one of his feet was a big club foot because a badger had bitten him. And so when he ran on 3 legs, and he held one of his front paws up. But he was still like kind of like the alpha dog. And so one time there was these puppies, and as they were growing up, they started running around on 3 feet with one paw up. Just the same way he did, you know?
Oh, wow.
They didn't have any injuries like him.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of the same way with people, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I see that happening, man, because even, like, it's not even injuries, but, like, you know, like the whole ground fighting thing, you know, like, it becomes an in thing, and now everybody wants to do it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
It's just like, it's like a trend, you know, like, you know, Bruce Lee, you know, shows these nunchucks, and then now people want to use that, you know?
Yeah.
Or just like Michael Jordan wearing these shoes, and then everybody wants to get the shoes.
Right.
You know, so I think in a way you can see a lot of that in the martial arts, where people, they set the trends, you know, and if they have these injuries, then the people could just mimic the injuries in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, you do see, like, I remember in the 80s, you know, things were so influenced by the movies, and that, like, all the martial arts, what everybody was practicing was the stuff they saw in the movies, you know?
Yeah.
Did the big dynamic kickboxing like John Claude. And
Yeah.
everybody was into Jim KD because of Bruce Lee.
I'm telling you, like, after watching a lot of these movies, man, like these modern day movies, these action movies, I don't even call them martial art movies anymore, but it's kind of like the martial arts movies, they're not even, it's almost like not even in mainstream anymore. Like, it's not all on YouTube.
Yeah.
Like, it's just too over the top, you know, these movies, that it's not too different than watching like Spider-Man or something.
Right.
That's what I'm noticing, and it's just kind of like, it's just too unreal. You know?
Yeah, it is. It's all special effects and stuff.
Yeah, it is. You know? Because I see, like, especially American-made movies, they're so dependent on, like, CGI and, like, special effects that you don't see, like, any, like, real skills, you know? And then even those countries, they're starting to develop too, and they're, like, even China, like, they're really advanced with their, like, technology too. So then, now you got, like, the other countries that are kind of trying to catch up, like, now it's Indonesia, and then you got, like, the Thailand movies with Tony Jaa. Like, they don't have as much money, so there's not as much special effects, you know?
Yeah.
And that makes it just a little bit more real, but you could tell that they're gonna start building up to start using all those special effects too, you know?
Yeah, they will.
Yeah.
I like the, Tony Jaa movies are pretty much the closest now to real martial arts movies.
Yeah.
But but yeah, they're gonna end up going for special effects too.
Because I saw an article where they said that they're trying to contract Tony Jaa to be like in a new Fast and Furious movie. So they're like basically turning him into like just like everybody else.
Right.
Because once you go into Hollywood, that's when it just becomes all like technology pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like these other countries that don't have as much money, it's like the only reason they're not using the special effects is just simply because they don't have the money or whatever, the technology.
Right.
So I think it's extremely hard to find like real like the skillfulness in the martial arts in the mainstream film. Like I just don't see it,
Yeah. It's not there,
Yeah.
Now they can make Keanu Reeves and
Yeah.
Uma Thurman or whatever do into great martial artists on film.
Exactly. Did you see that movie review that I made about the Once Upon a Time in Shanghai?
I didn't watch it. I've seen it up there, but
Yeah, because that's the guy that my former Sifu, his son, was starring in that movie.
oh really? Eh?
And then I saw the movie, and then it's like it kind of goes back to what I was just talking about. It's like you don't even need to know martial arts at all to basically play the role.
Right.
Because there's so much special effects that they can literally take someone like Jenny and have her beat up like the whole world. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll punch somebody and then they'll fly like 100 feet back or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like stuff like that. It's just like it's just too like over the top. It's like it's just too unreal.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't appeal. It doesn't appeal to me. Like basically, I feel like the Bruce Lee days is just like way over. Like it's
yeah.
Like they don't like the people that are hiring for these roles. They don't care if you know martial arts because it doesn't really matter. Because it's all the computers doing all the work, Or basically the machines are doing all the work,
Yeah, they might get like, I don't know, like I see on some movies they'll have like one real martial artist in the mix, Like you watch those, like in Star Wars, when they came out with that Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
They got all these guys that are Jedis that aren't really martial artists, but whatever. But then they get the one guy that plays Darth Maul, and he's a real martial artist,
Okay.
They might get one guy that has some actual skills.
Yeah. It's kind of like it's not too different than like Muhammad Ali, the movie, and then they just hire Will Smith to play the role. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not a real boxer. You know what I'm saying? but he's playing the role.
Yeah. Yeah, I injured my neck the other week.
What happened?
About 2 weeks ago.
Is it ground fighting stuff?
What's that?
Is it from the ground fighting stuff?
No. I went, remember I had to go take my students camping that one week, a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
On Sunday we left. And most of the time when I camp, I don't use a tent or anything if I'm, unless I'm with Adrian. If I'm by myself, I just bring a hammock. and I string a hammock between a couple of trees or bushes or something. Either that or just lay right on the ground. But anyway, I strung up my hammock at the place we were camping, and then, stayed up till it was pretty dark students, and then when I went back to a hammock, I climbed in my sleeping bag and I sat up on my hammock, and then I went to swing my legs up, and I just dumped off the other side of the hammock and just landed on my head. I just pulled right off the other side. It hurt so bad, I just thought, I'm not even going to do it. I'm just going to sleep right where I am. I'm even going to try that again. So I just slept on the ground underneath my hammock. But yeah, it still hurts like 2 weeks later.
You got dizzy and everything?
Yeah, it got, it rocked me. I might have even got like a kind of a whiplash or concussion or something,
Wow.
Like it rocked me pretty good.
That's like you just had some sparring experience right there.
I've never been that often sparring.
Man, you gotta get these injuries, man, because I remember that one where you were like walking around in the dark or something.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and next week I gotta go climb that mountain again. So I'm hoping my neck is back in shape for that.
I added some more moves into that form. Did you see that?
I saw I knew we had the kicks added, but I don't know what else.
I added some extra stuff in there that's really it's really cool because it really focuses on developing more of an overall development of the legs,
Oh yeah.
That it's pretty challenging too. Like I added in a one-leg squat,
Oh yeah, that's tough for a lot of people.
I know, man. Even for me, it's not that easy because you want to do it because you want to hold your front foot up,
Right.
and then you don't want it to touch the ground.
Right.
You gotta be doing it all in control and everything. So that's a challenge right there,
Yeah, I can usually do it pretty good on one of my legs, but the other one, I don't have as much balance.
Yeah. So I added in some elements that is pretty challenging that if you're not at a high level on the legs, man, you won't be able to do it.
Yeah, check it out.
We can probably do it one time through soon, right now.
Yeah.
Let's see, and I added in a spin kick too.
Oh yeah.
So I added a hurricane kick and then a spin kick.
The hurricane I can do, it's the one, there's one of the spin kicks that I have a problem with. The other one, just like a regular spinning heel kick, I don't have a problem with, but.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I didn't add that one in yet because that one takes up a lot of space,
Yeah.
But I pretty much added in like the kicks that really can work in sparring, and
Yeah.
they're really good at developing like that dynamic leg strength and that body coordination, and they're almost like the most difficult kicks too.
Right.
So I like it. What I added in, I like it. It's not like I had to add in a lot, but the stuff that I did add in is challenging and kind of simple to remember. So I got this guy that contacted me, and he wanted to shoot a short film, you know.
Oh yeah.
And we're supposed to do it today at 1. I'm gonna bring Sigung along, and then he's supposed to like videotape, and he's gonna be making like these. He's gonna put us in a short film, and then he has like this slow motion stuff that he does or something. So, and then he said he'll give me all the shootings so I can use it for promotion too.
Right on.
So let's see how it goes. And then I started a meditation group every Saturday from 9:30 until 10:30.
Yeah.
I've done it for 2 weeks already. You know, for 2 times, and it's been going pretty good. I'm generating some people that are interested too. You know.
Oh yeah.
So it's open for anybody to come. You know. And if it could be a really good thing, man, because it could like you know, something that I think is very much needed in the society, you know.
Yeah. Well, there's probably some people that are interested in that, you know, just meditation alone too, right?
Yeah.